Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick 9G. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy and a secret surprise ending to this episode of I Love Lucy that you probably never heard about. Things like this really get me excited because we dive deep into classic TV shows and movies and we see the possibilities of what could have occurred on the small screen or even on the big screen. So if you're a fan of behind the scenes information like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to getting 170,000 subscribers, and that is all due to you and your support. It's free to subscribe, to like, and to comment. So if you can do that, it really does help out my channel, and again, it is really appreciated. So let's get to today's video. This is quite possibly one of my favorite episodes from season 3. It's episode 9. It's called Too Many Crooks. Now in this one, it's very simple, the premise. Lucy is suspected of being the mysterious woman burglar called Madam X. Now this came out November of 1953, kind of in the middle run of the series, and it's a great episode. There are a lot of really cool moments in this episode, including Ethel and Fred mistakenly believing that Lucy is Madam X and the whole misunderstanding. By the way, if you think that Three's Company is the show that pioneered or that is the show that's all about misunderstandings, nope, you could say it's I Love Lucy because that's the sitcom formula. Misunderstand something and that creates comedy. So always keep that in mind. I Love Lucy did it first. By the way, we never really see her full face. Who is the woman who really plays Madam X? Her name is Alice Wills. Now she only has 2 credits to her name. This episode of I Love Lucy and a show called Westward the Woman. And in fact, she plays a pioneer woman, which is in fact an episode of I Love Lucy called Pioneer Women. Anyway, a little cool coincidence, and she only played those 2 parts, 1951, 1953. But getting back to the episode, it's a really good episode because Lucy is suspecting that Ethel's Madam X. Ethel and Fred are suspecting that Lucy is Madam X. And so there's this back and forth misunderstanding. They're trying to one-up one another to find out and to clear the name of the other, because I mean they can't believe that the other woman is a burglar. I mean they're friends and they get along so well. Now when it gets to the end of the episode, you have Lucy getting really close to catching Ethel, who she thinks is Madam X, but who really comes in is the real burglar, the real thief, and Lucy tries to catch her thinking it's Ethel and freaks out when she finds out, no, this is the real burglar. And so she freaks out, she cries out, Ethel grabs her, Fred comes in with the bat, which is probably the best moment in this whole episode, where Fred says, "Where did Madam X go? This way?" And Ethel was like, "Yeah." "Are you sure? This way?" "Yeah." And then he jumps and goes the other way, obviously avoiding the burglar, which is such a hilarious moment in the episode. I love it and I replay it all the time when I watch it. But there's a secret ending to this episode. The way it originally ends is Ricky comes in as he's about to arrive home, grabbing the real Madam X thinking it's Ethel. And then everyone freaks out finding out it's the real burglar, but Ricky tackles her, grabs her, the policemen come in, all the neighbors, and they're able to finally catch Madam X. The police takes her away and boom, end of the story, right? They caught the burglar, the end, happy ending. That's how I Love Lucy usually ends, right? With a happy ending. But that's not what they originally came up with. The writers, Jess Oppenheimer, as well as Madeline Pugh Davis and Bob Carroll Jr., they wanted this ending instead. Madam X gets away, and all 4 of them, that is Ricky, Lucy, Fred, and Ethel, come to the realization that neither Lucy or Ethel was Madam X. So the 4 of them come together to understand that they shouldn't jump to conclusions and that they were both wrong of blaming the other. Now, Lucy also unfortunately informs Fred that Madam X had not only taken his suit, but also the new suit which Ricky and Lucy had made, that tweed suit. Yeah, Madam X had taken that one as well, the one they were intended to give him for his birthday. The end. That's it. And it would have ended, right? Closing credits. Da 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 da. The end. But the people, the head honchos from I Love Lucy, felt that that ending was not really funny. In fact, it was kind of weird. It ended on this cliffhanger that was not too pleasant and not too silly enough. I mean, this was a sitcom after all. So they reworked the ending where we see Ricky accidentally capturing Madam X, and he jumps on the couch, kind of tackles her. Everyone tackles her, and they have that physical comedy. That's what makes I Love Lucy so unique. And I'm so glad they had that piece in the ending with Fred Mertz with the bat. I mean, he had the weapon going the other way. It was so, so good. So what do you think? Would you wanted this ending, the one where Lucy says, hey, Fred, the Madam X got away and she stole both of your suits? Or this one here where Ricky tackles her, Madam X, he's the one who saves the day kind of accidentally, but at the same time, they're all happy because they did it. They did it together. Basically, the four of them in the neighborhood caught the evil, or caught the criminal at the end. And I mean, that gives a great feeling to everyone. I'd love to know your thoughts down below. It really does mean a lot. We'll see you all next time. Don't forget to always stay positive, always better yourself, and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters, especially my Diamond tier patrons: David D, Jerry D, Citizen Kane 359, Kevin K, Russ C, Sally N, and Vito L. If you want to be on this patron list, make sure to check out the links in the description below. Thanks so much.